I want to read a poem this evening. The passing of my friend Janine has really made me think about this subject that I want to cover in this poem. Um, Between that and a few other poets that have passed away in recent years, online poets, um, one of my favorite websites that went down about 2.5, almost 3 years ago. I don't know if it'll ever be back. uh, Other websites from the early days of the web that have gone away. Uh, I think this is an appropriate piece and an appropriate subject to bring up now. It's entitled The Golden Age. In this matrix, everything was new, young, naive, hopeful, wistful. Only a few imps played about. All about the poets danced their pens. Everywhere, everywhere were their secret gardens, full of gemstones, all tucked away, glittering, glittering bright. The world was crossed with them. Neither mattered country nor creed. The words poured between, quiet little treasures of humanity. Soon enough, the matrix grew up, bridge trolls eyeing pots of gold. Jewels are not their thing. Gold, only gold. They dug up the gardens and laid them waste. The jewels buried in the rubble dissolved in the rain. Sugar baubles washed away, away, ephemeral. A few gardens survive, oases in a hard-paved desert, only a token away from the troll's destruction. When the last piece of gold has gone, who will tell the story of the Golden Age? Will the world even remember when the poets wrote the world? Their names and their names, or even their bones. A scribe we need to cage the Golden Age, bottle it up for all to see and remember, when the electric fields and we were young. We're at a unique time and place in history. Many of us here witnessed the birth of the internet, and with it, internet poets. Too often, when a website goes down for lack of funding, the poetry goes with it. The poets, like all people, age and pass. It strikes me that the last 20 years has been a sort of golden age for internet poetry. The web has grown so commercial, so commercial. The sharks circle the heavens, and there are ghost towns strewn about like after the wild, wild west was no longer young. If this era and these things aren't chronicled in some way, this literary history could be lost. Dandelion seeds on the summer winds. There's a reason the beat poets and the romantics were remembered and are remembered. Their works were put down on something more permanent than electrons on chips. Their history and legends were chronicled, their works made available to the public. I wonder of ours.